everyone, my name is Margaux and welcome back to Media Women Worldwide. I'm here in Park City, Utah to take in the 40th Sundance Film Festival. I can't wait to check it out.
Music Cafe at Sundance. It's a vibe. It's so cool. I'm seeing some returning faces, so thank you for joining me once again. The show, we're gonna do the same songs, but hopefully we'll do them even better. Even better. So like I said in the last show, right, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm not necessarily in the, I'm not screenwriting, I'm not producing, I'm not in the visual aspect of, the creative process. But the thing that brings our art forms together is the importance of storytelling. And that's something that I always try to bring across in the music that I create. I know you know that I'll be there whenever you need me. Whoa, come on, we got some work to do.
So much for coming. I'm glad you said that you actually weren't a big sports fan, because I am a sports fan, but I did not come to this film because I was a fan of basketball. But what really got me into this story and why I wanted to tell it is because it is a coming of age story. And that might sound funny to say about, a woman who's in her 40s, but it really is. And it's not just her personal coming of age, it's also the coming of age of the WNBA, of our culture writ large, the journey of women, and also what the future of women's sports is going to be. So thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy it. This is Sue Bird in the Clutch. I thought it was weird that all the gold medals and championship rings were just in shoe boxes in a cupboard. I was like, if I had those, that they would be all over my house. I would want to just see them everywhere, and it was emotional too. When I held those medals, I kind of got a little bit teary because I thought, gosh, there's people who try their whole lives just to even get close to the opportunity to be an Olympian, let alone get this 5 times. So yeah, so she's incredible.
So I came onto the project after there was a first chapter, which was a very long journey, finding funding for a story about a woman athlete. And they were told time and again, there is a story coming out about a woman athlete, and that will be great, and that's what we need. And finally, Waffle Iron came through with the funding, and Sarah gave me a call and said, hey, I have the perfect project that I want you to work on. And I'm a lifelong basketball fan. And so at that point, it had been a series. The idea had been to make it a series. And then it started to make sense to make it into a feature following the last year of her play before retirement. And so we sat down and thought through the different themes that we'd like to explore. in terms of grappling with the decision to leave the only life you've ever known as an athlete. That's really her whole identity at that time. And then also there are all these really interesting threads to explore as in terms of being a woman in sports over the last 20 years and how that's changed, being gay in sports, and then finding your voice as a woman and finding that confidence. So we decided to use that year as the spine and then follow those threads through there.
Thank you. It's so amazing to be here, to be back at Sundance. Thank you for having us. Thank you all for coming to see this film, Rob Peace. Rob's story resonated with me profoundly from the moment that I read Jeff Hobbs's book about his friend. It's a story that engaged in powerful ways the generational intersections of race, housing, education, social mobility, and the criminal justice system. I'd love to take this opportunity to acknowledge the support from the entire Peace family, and especially Jackie Peace, for allowing us to tell the story of the remarkable journey and life of her son, Rob. Thank you.
I love coming to the Eccles and seeing a very full house. Thank you so much for being out here for this screening of one of our films in the premiere section, Winner. When Winner came to us, our programming team was excited to see a new film pairing writer-director Susanna Fogel and actress Amelia Jones so soon after their notable collaboration last year, a film called Cat Person. I don't know if you saw it last year at the festival. Great film. Their refreshing new film that's screening today focuses on the whistleblower reality winner. Yes, that's her real name. And it brings distinct humor and heart to her story. We're so happy to be able to welcome that film to welcome the director back to this festival again with that project. And it's played really, really well, so I'm excited for you to be able to have a chance to see it today. Susanna and her team were here earlier in the week, but unfortunately they did have to leave town already, so they are not here tonight. I'm sorry for that. So there will not be a Q&A, but they did want to have us extend a warm welcome and a thank you for coming to the screening and hope you enjoy the show.
For more information about the Sundance Film Festival, you can visit sundance.org. And for all the festival coverage from Media Women Worldwide, you can visit MediaWomenWorldwide.com. Thank you to the Sundance Press Office and the entire festival for welcoming me in. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you see the next one.